Hello, today I'm gonna give you an overview about the board game called Recharge the Lionheart. The game is designed by Andrea Chiavesio for 2 to 6 players that can be played in about 60 to 90 minutes. In these games, players could take a character from the Robin Hood mythos and support the side of either the King Richard, John Lackland, or the French Austrians in an odd player number game. In order for a player to ultimately win the game, the teams have to be victorious. Only then will the players on that side, on the winning side, will have a chance at an individual victory based on the precinct points. So in that regard, if you're on a Richard or John side, you will need to work with your teammate to ensure that you chance victory for any of you. In an odd player game, one player will take the role of a neutral faction, and this player must declare loyalty to one of the sides at the beginning of each round. The neutral player will have the opportunity to affect and manipulate the outcomes of different aspects of the gameplay during each round. The neutral player can only win the game if neither Richard's or John's side wins after 10 rounds, at which time the player or any player with the most prestige points win the game. And speaking of winning, there are 4 victory tracks in the game, and each victory track has 10 spots. 2 of the tracks represent the Crusades, with one being Richard's and the other will be Saladin, who John wants to win. The third spot represents Richard returning home from the Crusade, which is good for Richard's side, and the last track represents Richard coffers, which John's side wants to deplete it to 0. If one of these tracks reaches its 10th spot, the game will end. The players from the factions who support the losing side will immediately eliminate it. The winning faction's players total their precinct points, and the player with the most points will win the game. This is the game where there will be a lot of table talk, a lot of discussion and negotiation going on around the table. So if you're into that kind of game, this is for you. And that's it for today. See you next time.